Good evening, guys. This is Andrew Brown. I'm coming to you with YouTube video number 5 of my series, and it's talking about you observing you. It's a very interesting topic, and it's probably the most challenging topic that I've had to talk about because I'm literally trying to explain to you what you observing you means. And it might sound really out there to think that there is someone observing me. You might think it's God, you might think it's Allah, whatever you might believe in, but it's actually you are taking a step out of yourself at every single moment in time, whether you're conscious of it or not, and observing the person that you are. So right now, I'm observing Andrew performing a public speaking on this film right now. I'm being filmed, and I'm observing myself being filmed, and I'm consciously trying to explain the process behind me observing myself and holding myself to a standard where I am professional, I'm articulate, I'm communicating a message. And that in itself is one of the most difficult things because it's the way that we hold ourselves to standards. And it's kind of dismantling the conditioning behind all these nervousness, this anxiety that I would have had 2-3 years ago before I had this YouTube channel, before I became this person that could actually project this type of image out to the world. And I had to believe in myself. I had to observe where I was, become conscious of it, and then realize what didn't suit me and what did suit me, and then make those readjustments, make those tweaks to suit the higher version of myself that I was sculpting myself into, that I was shedding the old conditioning of. So when I say you're observing you, what I really mean to say is that you have this mental image in your mind or you don't. And that mental image that you hold in yourself, that you hold in your mind, could be the best version of yourself, or it could be no image. And it could be just lack of awareness that you are continually growing. So there's a lot of aspects that tie into you observing yourself. There's growth, there's emotional management, there is divine destiny, there is manifestation, there is realizations. There are a bunch of different things that tie into you observing you that must be taken note of in order to make these adjustments, to get feedback, in a sense, from your higher self, to get feedback from your emotions, to realign with who you're trying to become in life. And it takes a certain level of awareness. So when you observe yourself, what you're actually doing is you're bringing to the surface, you're bringing to your conscious awareness the person that you're aiming to become, or the goals that you have set out, and the person that you need to become to achieve those goals. And you must align yourself with the emotions, with the behavioral tendencies, with the habits and the actions that relate most to that person. So if you're not doing those things right now, you have to readjust, and you readjust by being aware, taking a step back, reflecting. That's why people spend a lot of time meditating. That's why people spend a lot of time reflecting, changing their diet, changing their habits. Because when you change your habits, you change your outer reality. And you first have to be conscious that those habits do not serve the person that you're trying to become. They served your old self, but they don't serve the person that you're trying to become. So you have to observe yourself from an outside point of view and realize that those things that you were doing before do not serve who you're trying to become. Because you're a different person every moment of the day, but you're also observing yourself every moment of the day. So the standard that you hold for yourself yesterday should never be the standard you hold for yourself today. The standard you hold for yourself an hour ago should not be the standard you hold yourself to this hour. You should always be striving for better. And that is the aim of life. It's growth, because life will continually give you the same tests and see if you are growing. Because if you're not growing, you're going to have the same struggles. But if you are growing, life will test you differently. And you'll realize, because the people around you will change, the situations will change, financially you'll change, spiritually you'll change, your jobs will change, because you're growing. But you can only be conscious of that if you're, one, on a journey, and if you're, two, aware of the fact that you are observing yourself at all points in the day. And I promise you, if you do observe that, everything that you need to know will rise to conscious awareness. And you will start to pick out the little things that don't serve you, and you will readjust so that they do suit the person that you're becoming. So those are some tips that I have. And I'm still continually working on myself. I'm still observing myself and the tendencies that don't suit me. And I'm realizing that I need to always hold an image of myself, the best possible image of myself, out into the world. Because once I visualize and mentalize that person that I really want to become and hold that true to my heart, it becomes my truth. And it becomes a part of my inherent belief system. And then I can observe myself where I am right now, taking a step back and realizing I can become that person. I just have to start to readjust every single day. And the things that don't suit me will slowly but surely rise to conscious awareness. And I will make those readjustments. You can do the same thing, and I challenge you. I challenge every single one of you guys watching this to observe yourself and where you want to go, and then see if these changes are applicable to your life. Thanks guys so much for watching. I'll be coming out with a lot of great content soon, and this is YouTube video 5 of my series. Have a great day.